If you are uninformed, it is easy to get swayed with the talking points of those who, out of ignorance or otherwise, think that EV adoption is going to be catastrophic for the US national grid. They like to imagine that if the majority of drivers in the US would go electric, the grid would not have the capacity to support such loading in terms of charging. Of course, they quickly like to quote what recently happened in California when the government asked residents not to charge their electric vehicles during a particular period to avoid a system overload. But as they always say, the devil is in the details. And what I want to do in this video is to show you that actually all this is sensational reporting. Hello and welcome. My name is Steven and this is the Electric Options. I defend electric vehicle adoption, and if you like content that promote EV adoption, give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to press that little subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, California, just to bring everyone to speed with what we're discussing today. In early September 2022 and also in 2023, a widespread, long-lasting heat wave in the western United States set new all-time records for high electricity demand. The demand peaked each night between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. due to a combination of at-home activities like cooking, plus the use of fans and air conditioning as people returned to their homes in the late afternoon and the early evening time. So during this time of high electricity demand, the California Independent System Operator asked customers to limit the energy use, specifically limiting charging of electric vehicles. And of course, this started a frenzy on the internet against electric vehicles. But I invite you to look at this. The California grid has been battling capacity issues for many years, long before electric vehicles were actually a thing. So the problem in California is more to do with the grid needing major upgrades and less to do with the additional demand that comes from electric vehicle charging. Picture this, there is no any other state that I know of where we have heard that demand from electric vehicles are pushing the grid capacity to a breaking point. You only hear this narrative in California. This is why I'm saying what's happening in California is actually an exception rather than the rule. But here's another point. EV adoption is happening steadily. This is not a one-time thing. In other words, this steady growth in EV adoption is also giving the grid time to adjust its capacity. And therefore, as time goes, demand and capacity will be matched. This happened when we started using air conditioning in the homes. I can imagine people thinking that the grid won't survive majority of homes adopting air conditioning units. But where are we today? The grid is just fine. This is going to repeat in the EV adoption era. This is because it is expected that internal combustion engine vehicles will continue to be produced until somewhere closer to 2050. So between then and now, there is enough time for the national grid to adjust itself and take care of the capacity needs of the population. Therefore, it is nonsensical, complete nonsense, to scare people with the argument that EV adoption is going to break the national grid. Historically, the grid has demonstrated resilience against rising consumer demand, and EV adoption is not going to be an exception. What do you think? Am I right? Are the other people right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.